I congratulate Mr. Vishwanath who gave me this opportunity, and I wouldn't like to say much, but maybe success mantra in sports. When Mr. Vishwanath called me, he said that how much mental makeup plays a role in one's winning. It is very nicely said. No proverb is an proverb. No proverb is an proverb unless and until you experience it. When he said this, I went back to almost 20 years. And I realized that, yes, it's so true. But when it is true, when two of the competitors are either equal or slightly lacking behind, then the mental factor really plays a major role. Because someone who is much ahead and only the mental factor of another person is very tough, then may not be able to win, because a lot of parents are also there. Mental factor definitely plays a role, because on that penultimate day when you sit on the track or when you are playing a event, any tournament, what makes you really win is that believing in yourself. And such one thing, because I always strongly believe in one more thing. I say that theories and concepts don't change the life of the people. Theories and concepts alone don't change the life of the people. Now you all should not pounce on me. I know the press fraternity should not tell that. Arjun Devaiah, what man, your teachers have taught you theories and concepts only. Then how dare you say that theories and concepts do not change the life of the people? Gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I said theories and concepts alone do not change the life of the people. Then you should be asking me what changes the life of the people. Practicing those theories and concepts will definitely change the life of the people. Anything for that matter of fact, there are a lot of things. Today in WhatsApp, the lot of motivational videos are flooded. So many motivational thoughts are being sent. Many a times when in a group when they send, I always send only one message. I say that, is it only a forward or have you practiced and forwarded? So that when you practice and forward, it makes a lot of sense, a great lot sense rather than just forwarding. And I'll tell you, how they forward also is, this is one of the best messages I have read ever. And along with that also they forward. So I'd like to quote something here, but for all of them, that I started my athletic career very late. I know many of my friends, they know, and Baswana has been my team manager for the first time when we went. I started my athletic career very seriously at the age of 23. Now, this could be news to many people. I started after the age of 20. Why I'm sharing this is because maybe along with all those things, that mental factor when you all are talking about, I just want to quote this. I was an ordinary student, happy-go-lucky guy. I always thought that college life is golden life. Chalo, maja maro, enjoy. And in that enjoyment only, I went and took part in the college sports meet, and then I realized that I too can run. But of course, let me be very honest that if I would have thought that I'll be an international athlete, then I'm lying. But then when I started at the age of 20, I had a small dream that I should become University Blue. Because I had seen the University Blues being honored in the college, and what a heroism and heroine, honor was given. So I said that I must become the University Blue. And in the bargain, when I went to become the University Blue, then I realized that, okay, there is some potential. Then many people did say to me, saying that, Arjun, you should go to Bangalore if you really want to do something. Then when I came to Bangalore, I was 23 plus. I remember that day, but of course my coaches would have forgotten. I came here, I didn't know much. And I come from a village background. I have studied in Kannada medium. Then I am born in a village, brought up in a village environment. So I came here, I asked one of the coaches. I said, sir, I would like to train. The coach first asked me, how old are you? And then I said, sir, I'm 23. 23? This is the age to retire, man, and you have come, he said. Then I had come with a great hope that, okay, I should be doing this, I should be doing that. Then I said, sir, though I'm born in Coorg, I'm brought up in North Karnataka. I've come all the way from 500 kilometers, please do the honors. Then he said, okay, you please come. The very next day he told me one thing that, look, Mr. Arjun, you are 23 plus, and if you can train for another 4 years very hard, you can make a mark in the state level. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. If you work hard, you can leave a mark in the state level. I had come with a great hope that I must leave a mark in the national level. Now that mental factor I'm just trying to connect, that's all. Then what happened, after 4 days of training, we were sitting on the steps of Kantirao Stadium. This was haunting me because one of the best coach who has seen several athletes and who has understood the potential. Naturally, when he looks at me, he would have also assessed me well. So I asked him, sir, is there any example that somebody has become national number 1 within 3 to 4 years? My coach was sitting silent. There was one more coach, again, whom I wouldn't like to quote. It's okay. Many a times it's always rightly said, I salute the people, those who were with me, and I salute the people, more the people, those who ridiculed me. That's because that is where the mental toughness is also built. When you say that I want to do something, then one of the coaches said, Arjun, can you see those people, those who are running there? I said, yes, sir. Those people have been training for last 7 years, 8 years, 10 years, and they are yet to cross the state borders, and you want to become national number 1. Very sarcastically he mentioned. So I said very politely, I told him that, sir, if somebody has not become national number 1 within 7, 8, 10 years, it doesn't mean that I should not become national number 1 within 3 to 4 years. Then I trained under that coach for 8 months. After that, I was selected to Indian camp, and I know that Ashwini is here, and you all are also here. Sprinter particularly, 100, 200. Generally by 21, the cutoff is over as far as pulling them into the Indian camp is concerned, or at the most 22. But then I salute, of course, Bidu coach training was fantastic. Then I went into Indian camp. Indian camp, the selection, it was Joginder Singh Saini who saw me, Joginder Singh Saini coach, who saw me in the nationals and said that, okay, we should give an opportunity to this person. And that is how I went into the Indian camp. Then after 10 months, we went, the meet was in Guntur. So 10 months plus 8 months, 18 months. 18 months, I was national number 1 and I broke the national record. That was the one. And, no, why I said this is not to pat on my back, because I know such books, parents are here, a lot of press people are here. Many people, they say that if you make a mark in studies, you will make life. Believe me honestly, if we say sound mind in a sound body, then first we must have sound mind. If you want to have a sound mind, we should have a sound body. And sound body does not come within the 4 walls. One has to get out of the 4 walls and then really sweat out. We always say that our Indian fraternity is 60% youths, but it's a scary situation. I know that Vishwanath sir would have mentioned somewhere down below the line in these pages. It's such a scary situation that there are 2 ages. One is the chronological age, date of birth. As per the date of birth, of course, the age whatever is. But the real age is the biological age. And since I have been involving with the young children and the youths, it's so scary, believe me. I'll tell you. We have some 5 tests, of course, the general test, motor ability test and the endurance test, as well as the strength test and all that. The age of an 18, 19-year-old or 17-year-old, which Ashwini would be going regularly in her academy there and school. The age of an individual who is 17, 18, 19-year-old, I'm not talking about the 100%, at least 90% of the youths of the present era, their age is 10 to 12 years older than what their actual age is. And it's such a scary situation, it indicates that we are getting closer to the grave. Of course, I know the medical science has advanced so much that medical science will not allow us to die so easily. It will keep us young. But only thing is, with a lot of frustration, a lot of sulking, people would grow. So it's very essential that on this podium I would like to request that, unless and until even the government and the people like you all move the government, bring in a revolution wherein at least 200 marks, of course this I do not want to mention here because it's a long story, at least 200 marks should be connected with their, not only CET or anything, any professional college when they want to get admission. 200 marks, not about the sports. I'm not talking about sports. It is about the physical fitness. Like now we say 80% distinction, 60% first class, 35% pass class. Same way for sports when we have 200 marks. if 30 meters has to be covered in this time, 100 meters in this, 400 meters in this, 800 meters in this, long jump so much, then after a particular point or timing, it can be 100 out of 100. Or else, timing wise, they will get the marks. If such kind of marks are imbibed in the academics, then what happens is, the advantage is I'm not looking at the sporting fraternity coming up. Definitely it will be an opportunity for spotting the talent, one. Second thing is, we will always have a strong India. We will be the powerful nation, but will we be the strong nation to sustain the power to the power of n? That's not there. We are mentally very strong. Mentally very strong. I mean, in the sense, intelligent enough. But the physical thing, if it doesn't support, then how long the mental support will go? The intelligence will collapse, because hypokinetic diseases have become order of the day in the youths. 26-year, 42-year-old SAP CEO who is a fitness freak comes back, before he has his breakfast, he gets a small ache on the spot. And when they go back to the history, what he said is, I had everything in place, but I didn't have rest in place. And I would have loved to sleep, but today, majority of the children, majority of the youths are not able to sleep. The factor of sporting event, where a person to be a good sports person or to be robust, healthy, three factors are very important: good diet habit, good resting habit, and good exercising habit, and along with that, a good thinking habit. But these four factors are also missing, and I'm sorry to say that mobile has become the order of the day. And mobiles don't allow the youths to sleep. They don't allow the mobile to sleep, and mobile does not allow them to sleep. Now it's for all of us to take this. Thank you very much, and I'll tell you, such a lovely opportunity you all have given. Vishwanath sir, thank you very much.